Just down here on Borough High Street, having a little stroll. It's a lovely day. We've got a cup of ice. Tell you what, I've got a new appreciation for ice. You know, normally you just throw it in a cup, dash it away. However, I've had this cup for the last couple of hours and I've just been topping up with ice. So far, I think Weatherspoon's what ice is the best. Yeah, I've had a couple of different refills, but Weatherspoon's ice has lasted the longest. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but no. We'll see what interactions we'll have today. Yeah, 3:30 now. Wouldn't want to be on that. It's a bit of Ramo. Oh, Bill. I'm going to it's nice and cool in here. Oh, young lady, I could have topped up with a bit of ice, could you? Yeah. Is that all right? Lovely jubbly. Where am I?
Borough, the Trinity.
Borough, the Trinity. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And I think for me today, this is how I'm staying hydrated. I had water plotted up yesterday. Mate, listen, all I needed to do was dunk a tea bag in it and it would have just been a nice cup of tea. It was that warm. So critical thinking, cup of ice. Happy days. I'm surprised I haven't seen more people with cups of ice as such. It's a good way to stay hydrated. Keeps your hand cool because I'm holding it all the time. So and that was a lovely young lady at the Trinity, just topped up the glass. Happy days. Just going to have a stroll over by the Shard, we're not far off. We do love a bike. We do love a bike. I'm at that age now though, where I like leaning back and just cruising rather than doing the sports bike type thing, do you know what I mean? And I'm going to cross over because it's sunnier on the other side and I'd be a fool not to be in it. So let's cross over. As I said, it's been a wonderful day today. This morning was really good. You know, from one of the previous posts you see where I just made conversation with a young man today who had a bad morning at work, ended up going home, drinking, talking about sniffing and all of that. But what I didn't like is the geezer's governor rang his missus. Do you know what I mean? Now you know why the geezer's doing it. There's either two reasons why the geezer's doing that. He's either saying hello to her, or he's just trying to make the geezer look really bad. It's either one of the two. Do you know what I mean? You know, or he's just jealous and wants to break the fella up. One of the three. That's what I'm going to say. That's my guess. But yeah, luckily, he said, you know what, I'm not going to pick up a packet. I'm not going to live up to the geezer's expectations of me. You know, and that's what was important there, that he understood that when I got that point through to him, listen, don't live up to the geezer's expectations. And he heard it. Yeah, it was sweet. And it's those little moments there that make the difference, you know what I mean? You know? Like, I challenge you, when you ask somebody, how are you? Don't just say, how are you in small talk, fleeting conversation. You know, if you're going to say, how are you? I mean it. Ask somebody how they are. Otherwise, just say hello, innit? You know what I mean? Look. Oh, mate, it's absolutely mustard down here, the old Blue Maiden, back in the day when we were scaffolders. Couple of good nights in there on the Shard. I weren't planning of doing a live today, I've just ended up doing it. I've just been a bit spontaneous with this. I like doing that, I think it's more fun sometimes. And it's when you catch those random moments. I don't know why some women bother wearing clothing at all, to be honest. There's nothing left to the imagination. Call me old fashioned. Oh, look at that. Lovely little road. Put it up. With the old King's Arms down there. I'm going to carry on marching though. I've got a fucking, I shouldn't swear. I've got a march going on now though. We've got the old helicopters up there. You can see it. Oh, my camera's not the best. Oh. Having a stroll. I was down over in Woolworth, to be honest, and I got over there. It felt really flat. I just felt like, ooh, felt really flat today. Maybe everybody's just feeling the heat. I've got this, so I'm doing quite well. Cup of ice, mate. Bosh, happy days. I treated myself to a little banana milkshake. That was mustard. Told the bird to fill it up. Because you know what those milkshakes are like? You ask for a large and they fill up a medium cup, don't they? So I said, top it up, babe. And she did. Lovely lady. Don't remember. Well, McDonald's milkshakes are the nuts. Got the old walkie-talkie up there. Remember what happened to that? That was throwing sun rays, reflected sun rays off of the windows and burning people's motors and bikes, wasn't it? So they had to spend a couple $100,000 putting a Forcade on the Forcade, I think that's the correct word, on the front of it. Basically a blind. Look, we've got Borough Market. Look, I'm here. I'm going to do it so that, you know, we're doing a live stream for all you people in the USA and Canada and Ukraine and all the countries that I can't pronounce, because I've seen the geography of where these posts are coming up, and you know what, I am absolutely amazed, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you just for giving me a little flicker, give me a thumbs up. So let's take you to the heart of it. We're at the Southwark Tavern, Borough Market. Now, you know, a couple of years ago this was renowned, there was an attack here, but you know, it has recovered. Looks like I won't stick the camera in his face, that would be rude. But it's a shame that we still have homelessness and poverty in such a vibrant city in this day and age. And I know a lot about it, I've been through it, we're living it. But we just do our best to keep going on, one step forward. So you've got all the different burger bars. That is some beautiful architecture that I've noticed before, but I've never really looked at it. So let's, you know what, let's have a look. I've done a scaffold on one of these a couple of years ago. Bloody difficult. Look at that. go. Well, we're in a queue there. Let's swerve that. I've really got that holiday feel thing going on. But you know what? For me, this is probably good preparation for the trip I'm planning, which will be hitchhiking type sort of thing that I'm planning to do. It might be a 28-day trip from London to another destination. We're not too sure yet. Look, there's the beach there. Oh, look at that. It looks lovely and pretty. That does. Beside the house. Let's have a look at our food. Looks alright. Half a salt. Reminds me a bit of Marrakesh, this. It's got that Marrakesh feel. There we go. Little stroll through the world famous borough market. I'm gonna go round this way, sorry. Not in a rush, we're not. Oh, look at that. It's lovely to see kids playing out on the street in the shade. I shouldn't really film them, would it? It's a nice thing to see. I've got my first smile walking through. Everybody's so busy in their own little world down here. Right, let me grab my bearings. I'm going in that way. You know what? I still get lost myself when I come through these places. It's absolutely no, sorry. Let's Franco Marco. I know where that is. That's round the other side. Let's go that way. Bosh. Indecisiveness. Start, make decision. Let's have it. Here we go. Look at that. Some lovely, nice restaurants down the front here. Yeah. Oh, right. I've got to give in the day. So. My Birkenstocks have gone up the wall. I've worn them out, all right? I've been on the boat. Honestly, they've died. And the day, and I've got bad blisters from all the hiking I've been doing. I had to give in. I've had to buy a pair of Crocs, didn't I? Right? I am absolutely gutted. I was like, oh, Nitto, I don't do Crocs, just don't like them. However, I walked on a path that I normally walk on that's extremely rocky. Mate, the Crocs done the bloody job, mate. They were really comfortable. So, alright, I have to concede, Crocs are comfortable. Here we go. Do you know what? See how far I am from Tate Modern? I haven't been to Tate Modern in a couple of months, so we're having a stroll. Let's have a stroll, eh? I'm going to photojet this guy's photo. She's filming him, I'm filming them. Yeah, do I need to talk about that? No. Bosh. Some arches. Nice and cool. Dirty lane. Got some good nights around here and good days. There's scat with us. We was working on various jobs. Me and a couple of the boys had good piss-ups. We met the Colonel, KFC. We had Ellie Goulding, look alike. It's quite funny. Oh, it's all changed. Look, every time I come around here, it's different. Something's happening. Hasn't got an established sign on it, so I can't tell you how long this pub's been here. Oh, right, this is. There we go. Now, I believe the tall skyscraper over there is actually taller than the Shard because it's on taller land, or it's on a higher bit of ground, should I say. So, St Paul's Cathedral over there. The old Thames. Looks a little bit bluer when you see EastEnders, but extremely strong current. Doesn't look here. So, to be honest, my whole sort of little plan has changed today a little bit. I've been a little bit free flowing today, which has been quite nice actually. I know I said how many rolls I'm going to take on this week. Well, I know I haven't posted, but I have taken on about, oh, I don't know, just lose count. I'm doing so many different things. But I've taken on various different roles all week, last week. And had some great meetings. Hopefully, all should be going well with the boat front. Oh, here we go, look at this. Amazing. Before he opens his eyes and sees me filming. Goes, get us a quid. Get us a quid. I tell you what, walking away from that height, it sounds absolutely beautiful. We're coming up to the Millennium Bridge. I've got a good story about the Hangingford Bridge. Don't have to say it was a bit rude, but me and one of my old girlfriends, we was out raving, and the Hangingford Bridge has just been built. So me and her thought we'd get jiggy on it at 5 in the morning, as Big Ben was striking 5. A geezer has walked past and gone, "Oh my God, guys, can I take a picture?" And always the English gentleman, British gentleman, yeah, certainly. So there's an explicit photo of some sort that's probably been turned into a postcard floating around of me and one of the ex-partners. I know, good old days, good fun. We're coming up to Millennium Bridge now. It's getting a little bit busy. Down by the Globe. The old Globe Walk. This one. This is doing really well actually. What's nice about that is that I'm not drinking it really fast because I've just let this just melt in and I'm having a sip. So it's just quenching my thirst just nicely. Oosh. There we go. Look at that. Love all that tourist stuff, I do. Love all of that. I might be doing a boat in that type of style. Let me know in your comments if anybody watches. Chew the boat. World famous Tate Modern, St Paul's Cathedral, and linking the two you have the Millennium Bridge. And if you position yourself in the right position, there is an absolutely stunning photo that you can get that just sort of peeps up over the bridge with St Paul's Cathedral in it. It's really nice actually. It's a shot that I want to get. I've done the Shard, got Tower Bridge, and with the sunset and the moon, got the shy of being hit with lightning, which is a wonderful shot. But yeah, this is another photo I want to take. But I'll tell you what, we're going to do Tate Modern. We're here. We're going to see what art's happening. We're going to get some inspiration. And we're going to swerve and walk this way. And this is the one that was built that was all wobbly. How comes they can build pyramids that are still standing in the day and a couple of nuts and bolts, eh? Can't suss it out. You know, I'm only playing. Brilliant engineering, wonderful designs. There we go. Look at this. This reminds me of Battersea Power Station that I've done the asbestos removals on. I think it's actually closed today. I haven't. Oh yeah, I think it is. I'm not too sure which way I've come in. Let's go and have a look. You know, like I've got a phone and water. I'm sitting up loud.
Thank you.
Just the towel, boss. Oh, I was here once and I found somewhere called the Quiet Room. But it wasn't so quiet after I entered it because for whatever reason, the geezers were just on me and kept coming in and out. Do you know what I mean? I was probably thinking, what's this nutter doing in the quiet room? But, well, the room's name speaks for itself, doesn't it? I don't know where I'm going here. Welcome for all visitors. How do I get upstairs, brother?
How'd you get upstairs?
Back that way, down that way.
Yeah, it's quicker to go to zero. Go down there, go down the stairs, get it at zero, it'll be quicker to move around.
Lovely jubbly. Cheers, mate. Oh. Tell you what. If we can get some ice. Oh, look at that. Do you know what? You walk around and sometimes you don't even see what's right in front of you. But look at that spine. Look at that. Let's go and have a look at it. There's lift stairs over that way. Right, here we go, bosh. But I want to show you that. Let's go and have a look at it. That's what we're really here for. Let's go and see what we're looking at. Look at that. Wow, ain't that amazing? See, I've just walked in here blind and I weren't paying attention. Look at that.
Is that him?
That is amazing. Wow. Can you imagine these films, you know, like War of the Worlds? Fuck me, could you imagine that? I shouldn't swear, like, look at that. That's made out of steel as well. Oh, that is a structure and a half, ain't it? Right. We're going to try and move about a bit. Right, there we go, galleries. Take draw. See, normally I would like to start from the top and work my way down, but we are where we're at, so we're doing it this way round. And There was lifts, but I prefer to take the stairs. Those steps in. Oh, God, bloody hell, I'm getting them in as well. Right, here we go. Shall we? Collections of art, let's go and have a look. Your camera's on, mate. Your torch.
Oh, thanks, mate.
That's all right, mate. Oh,
You can leave your car at the concourse before you come in here.
I like this cup. It's doing really well. I've still got ice left. All right.
Are you going to reuse it? Or
Yeah, I'm going to reuse it. So I was just going to park it for a second. It's been doing me really well today to have the ice. Right, we're going to do some of the speedy walkthrough. Look at that. Love that. Look at that. This is that quiet room that I was talking about. It's where if you want to take a couple of minutes out. Yeah. Don't like that. Thank you very much, sir. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, no one's sweating it. Right, let's just go up. Probably won't be able to get into every room today and show you around, but if something catches my eye, then Oh, so here we are, Tate Modern, just on a random walk, and always seems to amaze me. I love some of the artists come up with it. He gets there's so many creative ideas. You just come and go on like that. There's tickets required for that. Swerve on that. Baba voodoo, baba dee, baba doo. It's what's funny is they're only dividers, but sometimes you don't know if that's a piece of art. Qué bueno, nice. I'll hold it down. Don't want to be filming anything rude. Meeting network. Really interesting. I like that. It's like waking up in the morning and the amount of information you're bombarded with. I like that. That is, if I'm correct, I'm not sure, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it is what I think. It is what you think it is, yeah. I'll leave it as that. Gosh. Right, now let me look at it. I've got no idea what it is. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, that's a bit freaky, that, isn't it? But it's good.
Chocolate biscuit is in there. I used to take care
to be honest, we could spend all day in here looking about and whatnot, because it's just one of these places where things just catch your interest, and before you know it, 5 hours have passed. So we're going to try and make our way back down and out and see where that takes us. Alright, he's probably old Bill. Yes, hi to all you people as well. I haven't got my glasses on, so I can't read some of the messages that come through. But easy, everybody. Where have I come down? Oh, you know what? Still want to go one more, but we'll take the stairs. He's got the best to go hot walking in, the old loafers. But, that's what happens. You have random moments, don't you? And whatnot. I'm going to pull out my little tape model. Let's see what direction the wind blows now. Gosh, that is. I tell you what, it's warm, mate. Right, let's come on with me little stroll in. That was the Great World of Art. Take modern. And that's the view there. That's the picture. Beautiful shots. It's lovely to have a night time as well. There we go. Thanks. I think I like to get that shot at night though. That worked. It's a nice shot. I could still screenshot a shot from the video there. The new city of London. Hey, look at that. All of that would last 1,000 years before it would crumble and all shatter. But we're not talking about apocalyptic times. We're talking about good times. So over there is Blackfriars Bridge, and I think it's probably about 10 years ago. Looking in there, me and a couple of boys were struck on the hangers going under the first arch on New Year's Eve. There was a boat that was due to go under, and we had to strike the scaffolding. Day and night shifts, mega money. I haven't had a job like this since, to be honest. It's probably one of the best ones I've ever had. The river cruiser, mate, and that's what it's about. It's got to sit down there. It's not big. Excuse me. I wouldn't like to come on the Thames with a narrow boat. I just think it's too choppy. Do you know what I mean? And look at that. Yeah, that's what he's having to go with. You big, yeah. Thames. The best for a narrow boat. But you can bring your river cruiser out on here. And he's cruising away. Enjoying the day. She's taking selfies. And that's what it's all about, innit? Good stuff. Lovely job. Oh, it's nice and cool. Got a holiday vibe going on. Might go and treat myself to a cocktail. Non-alcoholic, of course. Over 3.5 years sober now. Absolutely brilliant, mate. And you know what? I can't tell you how good it is. Like tomorrow, I'll wake up and remember today, where before, oh, it's a lovely day. Let's have a beer. Let's have a bit of chisel. And then it usually works pretty well from there, don't it? Look at this guy's t-shirt. I've got to get this guy's t-shirt. He's just so cool. He's got the t-shirt on. Yeah. And that's what we do, you know. We interact. When you find a moment to interact, do so. Do you know what? I was privileged enough to attend Mass, and it's over a 1400-year tradition. I weren't aware of it. And where I got to sit was right out the back where all the lads did the choir singing. Well, it was alright, mate. I quite enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie, it was alright. I'm probably just gonna go into the Bangers flat. I'm not really fussed, to be honest. And I don't miss the days of this. I don't miss it, honestly. You know, but it only looks like a scaffold, but these boys have to come up here and work on it. They've got to go home safe, do you know what I mean? And you see, that's a good job there, nice and tidy. Don't know who it's by. Before someone says that geezer never had a hard hat on, that's alright, there's nothing above them. 1 Millennium Bridge. Wow. Let's get this out of here. Salvation Army office. Just finished my ice. I'll tell you what. Yeah, that weren't too bad. That was. That's lasted. That's. You know what's nice? Is that I've just stayed hydrated throughout the day because I've just been sipping it. So because I've been sipping it, gosh, that's really worked out well. I need to find some more. New appreciation for ice, man. I'm telling you, on a hot day like this, and I haven't seen anybody just a cup of ice. I'm not running, mate. I've got shoes on. Sweet. He's getting new burgies. to be honest. If I find a really nice pair of Crocs that I like, I might get them. Because I like that rubber sole. When you're walking on rocky ground, it's really nice. I'm just walking up this little path here now. Looking at the shapes of the lines, the steps. Absolutely perfect. Brilliant bit of work. There's little things like that we don't always see. Like these lines here, going right up, are absolutely sharp. Absolutely brilliant. You know, it takes a trained eye to see them. Well, I'm just gonna have a little break. I'm gonna sit down for a second. Right here. I'm gonna kick off the old shoes. Oh mate, I won't show you my toes because they've been beat up. No, I will look. My feet have been absolutely beat up from being on the boat and the diesel. So a good lesson if working in water and diesel is to make sure you got some good protective boots on your feet. Don't do it like I did in sandals. Don't ruin your feet, but my toes are a bit mashed up. I got swollen. I had to put them in a thing yesterday in the shower. They was just so swollen. But I haven't been hiking or camping in the last couple of years, so properly. So it was, they were sore. And plus, have a look at that for a blister. Right, I'm gonna put you there for a second. I want to go and visit Galdi's, but I think what I might do is try and do that on a hike. So as I was saying before, what I'm trying to prepare is like a trip across the world type hiking trip, because I think we do all of this travelling and we forget the journey. So I want to try and experience the journey more rather than just the destination. So we might be using hostels and different types of accommodation. We won't be flying. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, still in the planning. No stress. Old Hot Water Boss, Golden Tours, London. Oh, just the wiggle of the toes, mate. Oh, wow, it feels amazing. Wait, look. Oh, that feels so good.
And you said that you might.
Right, let's get the old ones and twos back on. Oh. Let's see where the weary old feet bring me next. Oh, blisters. I'll tell you where I'm going next. We've got our next challenge is to fill up my cup with ice. So, I'm going to head that way. Trying to do some photo taking every now and then. Jumping in somebody's photo, stick a peace sign up. It's good fun. You know what I'm like on a bike, so I'm going to see if I can get the sound of that. Right, come on. Lovely bike. You're going to hear it when it moves off. He's a biker. He had to give it some. I thought, oh, tight. He's not going to rev it, but good old biker form. Give it a good old rev for me. Lovely, lovely.
Chairman.
I should have just popped in there. I think they would have had a cold juice, but ice bar. I'm quite stubborn like that. I'll take 4 steps past the gaff and go, oh, sod it. Let's just keep going forward. To my detriment sometimes, I must admit. Still see a bit of monoflexing and go, oh, lovely job. Because monoflexing, you can make a bad job look good, or a good job look really bad, so it's hold tight. I think my chances are probably a little bit better if I pop up this little views here. Hopefully ain't Ramo. We're going to just pop in and see if we can It's nice.
See how wide she's serving, discussed it earlier.
It's lovely and cool in here.
It's interesting though, because when she's standing out wide, I would expect her to use that short swinger and really pull Jones off close towards the stands where the fans are sitting, but she's not really used that to her advantage. So
Sorry, sweet, can I just nick some ice? Yeah? Yes, alright, cheers, darling. Whatever you give me, plenty. Cheers, darling. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, another lovely lady. It's just filled up with ice. We're going to go back this way, but there we go. That's it. Honestly, your appreciation for it. Normally I'd have bought a lemonade with ice and just tossed it away at the end of it. You know, look, got a cool cocktail club here. The old hop on and hop off, old route master. It's a shame these boys don't open the back door on the bus now. They're probably not allowed to drive because of health and safety. Right, hold tight. Right, I've got my carpenter ringing regarding the boat, so let's see what's happening there. Okay, right. I don't know if I can still go live while I'm doing other stuff on this phone, so we're going to find out. Right, let's see what's happening. Connecting. Connecting. Oh, that's right, sweetie. Ooh. Right, so just at the carpenters, don't like the price, so we might be going back to the drawing board with that one there, because yeah, I'm just not liking that. So never mind, we just keep trying, we keep pushing forward, and we see what other options we come up with. One man can do it himself, but a team can make it light work, but we'll see how we go. But let's show you what I'm looking at. Quite an impressive skyscraper. It's got sticky now, ain't it? Telling you, this has worked wonders. It's holding it, it's kept, you know, it's keeping me cool, because keep my hand cool. And then the ice itself. So we're coming on to King William Street, and this is where I had one of my... Right, well you missed that. That's the Royal Exchange. I was inside with Fortnum and Masons, holding the main courtyard as the eatery. Looked wonderful. Somewhere I might like to visit. Lovely cocktail bar. Right now though, ice has never tasted so nice. And sandals have never looked so more comfortable. Oh mate, it's brilliant. Oh, look at this old London, I love it. Bosh bumping. Here we go. Look at that. Old and new. Great legs. Oh, look at that. Now that should have been something in the Tate Modern. Yeah, it's blinding, isn't it?
Well, my friend's got a scooter, so I've just like...
Oh, you got it, didn't you? Oh, it's Louis Vuitton as well. Look at that. Bosh. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's it now, isn't it? I'll step over you.
It's quite nice to see someone else like what I like.
It is. It's,
Everybody's just wandering past.
yeah, well, no, I think, yeah.
I took quite a while looking at loads of different, and I saw that. Otherwise you don't
Have
see...
you been into the Royal Exchange?
No.
Pop into the Royal Exchange
worth
now,
it?
it's
Yeah.
lovely, yeah. It's just a little stroll through, it's Fortnum and Masons, nice pucker, and it's just, it looks pretty.
I'll have a look.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just round there?
Just through there, yeah, that's it, sweetie.
Brilliant.
Alright, take
Thank you.
care. And there we go, you see, talking to people again, you know, exchanging information. This looks exciting. It's called Ball Court. And here we go. We're going to go up, have a look, but let's see what's down. Long dark tunnel. Don't look that dark, but you can imagine walking through in the 18th century and what it was like. Look at that. Fucking amazing, isn't it? Look. Hey? Bosh, can you imagine what it was like back in the old school days? Hey? Can you just imagine what it was like to be here? The hustle and bustle. Sherlock Holmes. Hey? Jack the Ripper. Don't know where I'm coming out to now, we'll have a look. Bosh. Coming out to some type of yard. Those geezers drinking beer. Yeah.
So mixture something
We're having a little stroll around. Got all the city buzz down here. I was going to say something, but I won't. Got a lovely little courtyard over there. I can't really show you that too much. And then we're going up St Michael's Alley. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. We come out there, have a look around here. Let's just follow it through. Everybody's just enjoying it. Yeah, pleasant vibe. Yeah, as I said, this drinking culture though, it's we do have a big drinking culture in the UK, don't we? And it's only since I've stopped drinking I've realised how big of a problem it is, you know. But I'm not here to talk about that today. I think we're all aware of the troubles it causes with both sexes. Don't creep in there because you'll get nicked for burglary. I've done some scaffolding around here, Lambar Street. I know I have because there's one of these little roads. It's a little, but it's just think, oh, where is it? And back then it was A to Z. You've got to remember when I was scaffolding proper, everything was A to Z, mate. It was hard work getting about. But it's good fun, and it's something I still do today. When I go out and I'm going on my strolls and my hikes, I don't use the phone, I don't use A to Z. You know, I just try and go like by feeling as such. There's my Ray-Bans. Luckily, they're the grafting ones. Excuse all the wiggling of the camera. I've dropped my case. It's in the Ray-Ban case, but I dropped it in the cut the other day. And it hasn't been the same ever since. Iron Maiden. Keisha. Cheers, brother.
See, the thing is with London, a lot of people don't play sports because there's not enough time in the day. I disagree. I disagree. I just told you.
Thank you, young man.
No problem. 15 for the garden.
Lovely jubbly. Sweet as. Very polite fellow. And we're here. We're at the roller balcony. And we're here. We're at the roller balcony. And I'm gonna have another quick. Break. But do you see this, Jay? And Bosch, mate, look at that. Hey, you know about the flowers? I just plant them, let them grow. Look at that. See, this will be more greenery in there. Got a lot of this. Trying to get you a better picture of this building opposite us, and it's very gothic, dark, Dracula type period. I don't know what it's called, but building now, I find it quite, oh, nice. But look at that. He's going to be there. He's going to have a nice footprint, isn't it? See what I'm going to do. Oh, that's amazing. May I ask what's that for? No? Okay. Got Tower Bridge just over in front of us. Ice, mate. fingernails. I don't think they're ever going to be clean again, to be honest. There's always interesting people doing interesting stuff. It's just been nice to take 5 minutes out. Oh. Alright, let's keep it moving. But I won't. I shall walk round. Oh, it's got that sewage smell, that stench. No matter where you go in the world, everybody's shit smells the same, doesn't it? Eh? It fucking stinks. Got the gherkin just up there. The old East India Arms across the road. I wonder what year that was established. I'm going to keep the camera on myself a bit, just because we're walking through the city, and not everybody likes having a camera on their face or To be honest, a lot of people didn't realise this island, they've got their heads in their phones, but still like pay a bit of respect. Got the famous Farringdon train station just up the road here. Missed it. Didn't get a really good shot of that, but I think it was a Ducati, which I do like. I tell you what, these line bikes, they ain't too bad, mate. Keep the seat down low. You're just going cruising. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We don't build things like that no more, do we, eh? We just don't make things like that. Proper building, you know. Oh. Mate, this ice is the nuts. Oh, mate, I just, the geezer left the bag outside the shop. It's like a chill bag. He's like, if you can, throw a drink inside. You get about 5 drinks in there. Yeah, they're doing right for that. Back in the day, right, we used to drive through the city. We had no licence. Ball tyres, no MOT or tax on a motor. You would drive through a little place like this and there'd be a little hut. You'd have the old Bill sitting there and you'd do your best to sit up straight and open up the windows before you drove past. I did this. So we've just come in to the east end of London. We're not in the proper east end yet. We've just popped into Aldgate High Street. Just thought we'd pass through here. It's usually quite busy. It's about that time where everyone's finishing up from work, looking for a cold beer because another day is done. Oh, I look like a right tourist. Brilliant, love it. Oh, mate, my feet are killing me. Let's spin you around because you've had enough of my ugly boat race. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go, we're back. What up, geezer? Gosh. What up, pretty young lady? Oh. I think my reward when I get back is crushed up ice with lemonade. I might get some strawberries as well, treat yourself. had it then. Could have given me a beat, do you know what I mean? Go and talk to his dad, possibly. We're not going down there. My feet couldn't handle the pebbles. Sometimes you just got to know where to say no. That's one of those moments. Oh, mate. Well, I don't mind if I do. But the old nags there, it's gentleman's pub, if you know what I mean. That's not as good as it used to be. I think everything's at the end now, it's about 200 quid to get a private dance. And it ain't even worth it. I don't know, well I popped in there, like, to go and have a look, like, it's been years, but it weren't the same. And they're charging a £5 to get in. You used to be able to just walk in, put a scaffold bolt in a pot, and have a dance. Do you know what I mean? Right, sorry, my thumb pressed the button then. Wash, bang, bing, in, out, through, round, bang, just like that, dodging, wash, let's have it. Right, this is where now my feet are sore, and rather than slowing down, I'm going to speed up. I'm going to put on the pressure, I'm going to feel it a little bit more, and get some weird sense of joy out of it, I think. But yeah, I just find it, when you hurt it like this, just go for it, rather than slow down. Let that sort of pain drag out through your feet. It just goes up to your calves. So you just try to get a march on. I'm walking past some lovely graffiti I can't show you just now. Nice lady. It's funny, you turn a couple of roads and the whole demographic or culture changes. But to be honest, I'm not going to lie, you know, I look at some of these women and I see that they're dressed very modest. I look at some of our Western women and they're not dressed very modest. You know, if I was to ever have a daughter and see her wearing some of the clothes, you could send me to jail, mate, because I'd be happily discipline my child and be sent to prison if I was to see her wearing something that was inappropriate. I'm not one for disciplining children, but hey, I believe in the power of voice, tone of voice, technique, 1, 2, 3, and then tickle them to death. They usually clean the bedroom. But because we don't have a disciplined society anymore, kids are wearing what they want to wear out, or women are wearing what they wearing. The mums are wearing stuff out, which they're not letting the kids wear the stuff out, and it's, you know what I mean? That ain't good. And I just see modest ladies when I'm walking through here, so I'm going to take my hats off, credit's due. I'm going to duck because my accountant's office is here on the left. Gosh. My intended destination is, I'm going to try and look at that suitcase. Look at that, mate. Gosh, that's proper. That's only a cockle, that is, mate. That's Minder half a daily back in the day. Alright. Mate, if I didn't have this ice, I wouldn't have been able to do this little live stream today, because it has been punishing out here. So to all you builders out there, real men doing real graft, fucking hats off to you, because it's been a proper scorcher, you know. So hopefully you're going to get home and the old lady's going to massage your feet and make you a nice ice cold drink and say well done, babe. I tell you what, if any of you boys get that after a hard day's work, please message me in the comments below and let me know. Yeah, it'd be interesting to actually know that, you know. On a day like today, you're birds indoors, all right, drop the kids off school, done some housework and watched Desperate Housewives. But what do you get when you get home? Are you going to get looked after a little bit? Do you know what I mean? Do you get a little bit of time, or do you get a bollocking for kicking your boots off by the door? Anyway, mate, I've got a power march. This is power marching. Now we are walking each other home. There's a sign coming up now. And I think my battery's flat. I haven't got much left. Camera's gone dark. So if it just cuts out, it cuts out. But this has been my live stream today. You know, out here, just having a walk. We haven't met too many people today, so the interactions hasn't been great. But the 2 interactions I have had with just random people in the public today have been wonderful. One of them was a gentleman regarding work, and the second one was with the lady who liked the Louis Vuitton moped, you know, which I liked. It was made out of suitcases, and as she said, it was nice to see somebody else stop and take an interest into something that she was taking a photograph of. So yeah, that was quite nice, quite interesting. But the rest of it's about being taken in the sights and sounds and having a waffle. Do you know what, mate? I'm going to go to the boat because I'm looking up at that sky and I think it might fucking rain. And because I haven't got a roof on my boat, I might have to back up to the country quickly and see how we go. I'm just going to run this through till it goes out, so you might catch me at the end of the sentence. We're in East London now, and this is probably good training again, because I've been talking about going to India, because I see that across the world race thing. I thought, you know what, India looks a bit like a bit of me. I could have a bit of that. So coming through here is probably a good little testament of what to expect of the hustle and bustle. And this isn't even hustling today, to be honest. I've come through a couple of times. It's always very colourful, always very vibrant, you know, full of interesting characters and wonderful tastes and smells and sounds. And that's what it's about. Sometimes we don't always take in what's in front of us. It's a bit like that spider at Tate Modern. I didn't even notice it until I was directed back to the elevator. So sometimes we just have to slow everything down Breathing.